Hey everyone, Jason here. Just going to give it 1 second here to see if we've got this going now. It looks like we're a little bit better sorted out. I just want to confirm that our video is now going live onto the page. Yep, looks like it is, and we're today going to be talking about video. Let me just get rid of this right here. Not a problem. Talking about video and how video can help and is going to affect your business. I wanted to get this right because I've got a couple super cool new little gadgets. Let me just see if I can get this off the page here real quick. Not for some reason. There we go. And so one of the cool little things that you might be able to see is we've got my name sort of popping up on the screen now. So you can kind of see who I am, what I do. I really wanted to get this right because I've actually lined up some super cool information to show you guys as well. So if you can hear me now, please give me a thumbs up, a heart, a wow face, anything like that. I just want to confirm as well who I am, what I... Perfect, we got some sound so you can see my name there as well. Another cool little thing. Now that you see, my name is Jason Mellett and I'm from JHM Marketing Solutions. Going to be helping all small business owners who don't know much about getting their name out there. I want to help you guys grow your business. And so another cool little thing is I can actually put my little logo on the screen there now as well. So that's some cool little stuff. Please, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up, give me a wow face, just so that I know that you guys are out there. And they're gonna be jumping straight into it. I just want to share this on my Facebook page, my personal page, so that some other buddies that were interested in looking at it, they can check that out as well. Let me just hit that share event, make sure that's all sorted out. Let me just confirm. I want to get this all out to the right people. So hopefully that is done. There we go. Post that. If you want to post it to your page, share it as well. Please go ahead and do that. That'll be super cool. So anyway, as you can see, I've got my name, I've got my logo, things are looking nice and professional. And once again, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking about video and how that video can help you in your business. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you a couple examples. Just basically, this is going to give you some ideas. I've got some cool slides to show you. I'm going to be basically doing a couple little case studies and giving you some basic information. So I'm going to be getting right into that. And so let me get rid of this here. This cool little, and just leave that right there. That'll be perfect. And so what I want to talk to you today is about YouTube specifically, even though that's not the only video sharing platform out there at the moment. YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world, obviously behind Google, and obviously YouTube is owned by Google as well. It's all one big company. What I'd also like you to do down below in the comments is if you could just comment where you are watching this from. US, Texas, whatever the case is, overseas. I'd love to get that feedback from you guys. And so that'll also be cool. And if you've got any questions, please pop them below. So getting back to YouTube, as I mentioned, it's the second biggest search engine in the world. People go in there and they type for all sorts of different things. And obviously there's all sorts of different uses for videos. Now, as you might know, I actually had my own business. I had an online retail store. I was selling niche sporting goods in the United States and Canada, and even shipped overseas to South Africa, New Zealand, China, Japan, everywhere. I shipped pretty much everywhere. And one of my biggest roadblocks was that people always wanted to see a picture, or they wanted to call me up and get all sorts of information. So a lot of times before the person purchased, they wanted to talk to me specifically on the phone. And obviously once I got bigger and bigger, that wasn't always user-friendly. You know, I was obviously getting super busy. And so what I did way back in 2011 was I started creating product reviews, right? So I would take a minute or 5 minutes and I would discuss the product. Stuff like cricket gear. Let me show you. I actually have some of them here because the company I I sold, I actually still do their product reviews and stuff for them. They actually get me to do that. So I would actually talk about this cricket bat. That's what this is, a cricket bat. And I would explain to customers all sorts of things about the handle, the grip, how the handle is made, the size of the bat, the type of material used, all that sort of thing. And so instead of then having to explain all this stuff to the customer, I would just give them the YouTube link. And so what was pretty cool is that I actually built up this channel and still building up this channel with, I think it's at about 6 million YouTube views and about 13,000 subscribers. Now, one of the cool things that happened from this is not only were these customers able to see and experience that product, I actually gained new customers. So I was one of the first people in the world literally to start doing these product reviews on YouTube for this particular product. And people in Australia would be watching whatever on YouTube, and my video would pop up in the top right hand corner, and they would then be able to essentially watch this video, and they would be like, oh, there's this guy in America and he's selling these products. And so they can then also they basically figured out who my company was. They learned me and they experienced that, and so they then started buying from me, and then their friends started buying from me, and then at the end of the day, there were so many countries that I started shipping to, and the YouTube channel was the reason for that. Another thing I also want to mention here is that when people watch video reviews of products, there's actually obviously studies being done, and 88% of people trust video reviews as much as they would trust getting a word of mouth recommendation from a friend. So 88% of people will look at this unboxing of a product or whatever the case is, and they will actually trust that that is a legitimate buyer or a legitimate product, that sort of sense. So that's actually very powerful and very, very cool. So moving on, I actually want to talk about a guy who I personally watch a lot on YouTube and on social media. His name is Ethan Newbery, and he is his avatar is the ginger runner. He's a red-headed dude, and he's a trail runner. And he went to Los Angeles and wanted to be, wanted to be an actor. And unfortunately, that didn't actually work out for him. But what he started doing, what happened was he fell in love with trail running and basically started up this huge cult following of himself. And he had a knack for doing inspirational videos and all these kinds of things. And what he also did was he started doing product reviews. And you can actually make quite a bit of money off of product reviews through Amazon or whatever the case is. And I'm actually going to use one of my little tricks here, and I'm going to show you his YouTube channel, which is where he essentially started. Let's hope this works. And what you'll see there is Ethan, the Ginger Runner's YouTube channel. And what's pretty cool is you'll see there he has, if you can see this right in the middle here, about 92,000 subscribers. So what that means is that every time he uploads a video, he has hundreds of videos on YouTube now. And what happens is every time he uploads a video, 92,000 people get a message or some sort of notification that he's uploaded a video. So whether it's a product review, one of his new little Ginger Bits videos, or a trail running video, he also does live interviews. And these are all ways that he can collaborate with people and grow his tribe, essentially. What I want to go over to next is I want to click on his Twitter profile, and you can see here he has 18,300 followers on Twitter. So that's just another way that he's been able to grow himself and communicate with his community. We're going to then jump onto his Facebook page, and you'll see here he has about 35 to 36,000 followers on Facebook. And then Instagram as well. Let's take a look at that. He has about 35,000 followers on Instagram as well. So you see, he uses all of these different mediums to communicate with people. So let's get back here. Just to remind you guys that my name is Jason. If you're just joining this broadcast now, my name is Jason from JHM Marketing Solutions. I'm helping small businesses grow through all different types of media. And I particularly love video because it was a way that I grew my business before I sold it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to want to, go down that same sort of path. And if you don't integrate video, it's going to be that much harder for you to grow, because you're really missing out on a trick if you're not using that resource. Really is a great way to get out there, to communicate with people. And it doesn't matter really what you do. Video is a massively powerful tool. So now that I've shown you how Ethan Newbery, Ginger Runner, has sort of grown his tribe through YouTube, I'm going to try my next little trick now. And what I want to do is play a video for you from a company called the Dollar Shave Club. Now, I'm not sure if you've heard of these guys, but if you haven't, this is actually pretty cool, because essentially what they did was this company was a startup. They're trying to just get a piece of the pie. Obviously, Gillette is one of those big companies. It's essentially it's impossible to compete against these guys. But what these guys did is they created one video on YouTube, and within a matter of years went from nothing to a $90 million a year company through one video, which is extremely powerful. So let me see if this trick works. I'm going to play this video for you guys, and then we'll talk a little bit about it afterwards.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are great. Each razor has stainless steel blades, an aloe vera lubricating strip, and a pivot head. It's so gentle a toddler could use it. And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? 19 go to Roger Federer. I'm good at tennis. And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, Pop-Up! Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. And stop forgetting to buy your blades every month. Alejandro and I are going to ship them right to you. We're not just selling razors, we're also making new jobs. Alejandro, what were you doing last month?
Not working.
What are you doing now?
Working.
I'm no Vanderbilt, but this train makes hay. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding where you're going to stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and the party is on.
So there we go. That's just a quick little look at that video. I mean, what do you guys think of that video? Won't you comment below if you think that was a great video or not? Or I'd also like to know if you guys have you already have a YouTube channel and you have videos up. I'd love to. Why don't you stick the link for your YouTube channel below? That would be super cool. And just let me know. I'll take a look at that, and that'd be pretd cool. I love learning about how other people use YouTube, and if you have a creative way, anything like that, stick that link below, and that'd be super cool. If you guys like these videos, won't you hit that like button? And as I said before, whether you're watching this live or you're watching the rebroadcast, stick where you are watching this video from down below. That would be very, very cool. So that's just a couple of different ways that people use YouTube. Now there's also a whole nother spectrum of video type sourcing that we can talk about. Obviously there's this medium. This is Facebook Live. You can upload videos to Facebook. You can do live videos on YouTube. And of course, there's things like Instagram stories. There's Periscope, which is via Twitter, so you can do live videos there. And that's what I want to help you guys do. So if you're interested in all, we're actually doing a free trial as well, where basically I hang out with you for a week, and we look at things that you're doing, and I can basically help you steer you in the right direction, give you some good tips and tricks, and all that sort of cool stuff. So I'd love to talk to you guys. If you're interested in talking to me about video or social media or email marketing, or anything like that, whether it be Facebook advertising, Instagram, Twitter. I really have learned a ton about all that sort of stuff in the last 7 years of doing this. And as I mentioned before, actually, I was successful in selling my company previous to. So that was very cool, obviously, such a great experience. And so just want to end this off by asking you once again to hit that like button if you like this. Comment below where you are watching us from in the world. And if you have a company, feel free to plug yourself down there. I'd love to hear about you, know who you are. Put your company name down the bottom there. If you want to put a website URL, go for it. You can absolutely do that as well. I think that's it for today. We've been going for about 16, 17 minutes now. I want to keep these nice and short. And going to be doing some interviews and collaborations with some industry professionals soon as well about some cool softwares and things like that. So if there's anything you would like to ask me, stick it in the comments below. If you're anything particular that you'd like to see, stick it in those comments below. And once again, thanks for watching. Remember, it's Jason here from JHM Marketing Solutions. I'd love to hear from you guys and talk to you. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I look forward to catching up with all of you next week again. I think my little system actually ended up working. I think the sound issues turned out I had these guys in, and for some reason it wasn't picking up the sound. But that's it. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good weekend. It's going to be cold here in Texas, but hopefully not too cold. And so catch you later. Mahalo.